I was going to track my dog down. I'll be back there.
We're back! Oh, for fuck's sake, Nathan, we're back. We're on!
Ethan,
What do
no,
you
we
mean
must
you're going
come
to track
back with
your
the
dog down? Why
He's
is
gotta
this
go-
always happening?
Because Vin, we need the dog. He's doing it anyway, so
Last week
might as
he
well
lost
carry
his
on.
character sheet. This week he's lost his fucking dog. Jesus Christ.
What's he going to lose next week?
I'm going to lose my fucking sanity next week. I'll tell you that for bloody free.
Then have you still got that? Seriously?
No, in fairness, probably don't have that. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Variant Rules. Well, most of Variant Rules. Play Sundered
look.
Realms.
Here he comes.
Here's
the boy.
Oh, it's Vin.
We can forgive you.
It was sitting all alone in the dark.
Oh my god. Why do you
That's a
treat
good
your
game.
dog so poorly? Why was he in the dark? What did you
He
do?
just chose to go and sat there.
He was just sat there, cigar and a whiskey.
Yeah.
contemplating and
How did my decisions get me here, you know?
Reading some Nietzsche.
Some Nietzsche. Holy shit. It's a posh dog. Right.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Variant Rules Play Sundered Realms. And by welcome to Variant Rules Play Sundered Realms, I mean the first 20 minutes of the show is Variant Rules. Fails to get through an intro, and then the rest of it's we play Sundered Realms. So, I will introduce you to my wonderful cast of lovely characters. Some have called him the Unkillable, some have called him the nicest man on the planet. Mr. Jordan the Uninformed RPG, please introduce yourself to the folks at home.
Thank you very much, Ben. Always a pleasure to be on your streams. Can I just say you look wonderful this evening?
Why, thank you, sir.
Thank you. I'm Uninformed RPG on YouTube and on Twitter at Uninformed RPG. I make YouTube videos about basically what it's like to be a new guy doing this, and I think I'm having a new video out soon. My timeline is all with at this point, but there's other videos there you can check out. And yeah, I obviously do this every week as well. And I don't know, are we doing icebreaker questions this week, Ben?
I didn't think of one. So my icebreaker to you, Jordan, is if someone was gonna have to murder you, what would be your preferred death from a murder?
What kind of question is that?
It is
Unrelated
very
to any kind of plans I have.
I feel like you're fishing for ideas at this point.
No. Me? No.
What would be my ideal way to die? Well, not in the full words of Tyrion Lannister from the iconic HBO TV show, but in my own bed at the age of 80. And if you know that quote, you can finish the rest off for yourself.
With a belly full of wine and a... Awesome!
And all of that jazz.
Yeah, it's a good way to die.
Question, Ben. I've had a thought. Do are these the same icebreaker questions you use on dates?
Yeah, 100% of the time. That's how why do you think
Okay.
I'm so unsuccessful dating?
Right. Okay. I just had to check.
What is your darkest fear is always my own.
Because well, the thing is, you're handsome, funny, and endearing. So I've just been wondering why you're still single. You know.
I make
And now
more
I know.
decisions.
Hi, my name's Ben. How
hang
are
out
you?
with
How would you like to die?
How would you like me to murder you?
Oh, the wine's lovely. So anyway, how would you like to die?
And this is the failure point.
We will.
Would you like to split the bill?
Oh no, I'll do the bill. We will move on to the most silver-haired member of our little companionship here, the man, the myth, the legend, Mod King 09. Please introduce yourself and also tell us if you had to fight any animal, which one would you like to fight?
That's a date question right there as well.
I like that
that's a
one.
good one.
Yeah.
I really like
So-
that one.
I am ModKing09. You can find me on Twitter over at ModKing09 or Twitch at ModKing09 Twitch itch at ModKing09.itch.io for my games. I've actually got a load of downloads on there now, and it's making me really happy on my insides. What animal would I like to fight? I absolutely hate with a vengeance geese. Geese.
I get it. I get it.
Fuck
I
that.
get it.
I used to live on the Bourneville Canal, and so I
Yep.
used to open my door, and there used to always be geese, and I used to be chased out my
Yeah.
house, so I
Yep.
would happily kick a goose in the face. So.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I got a fun story about that actually.
I
So
completely understand that.
I actually also lived near the same bit of canal. I used to have to walk about half an hour to get to a train to get to and from college. And the one time I walked most of the way home down the canal, and a goose was blocking the canal path, wings open. I was like, oh, I'm going to try and squeeze past it. As I got a bit closer, it started to charge at me. I had to walk 20 minutes back to get to the nearest exit on the canal so I could walk along the main road instead of the canal. A fucking goose added 20 minutes to a cold walk home.
Their necks
Fuck
are weak.
geese.
Just kick it in the neck. They
Fuck
go
geese.
down. It's fine. And then you got Christmas dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ. What? Jesus Christ.
You did this.
I did do
Remember
this. We will now
20 minutes.
we will now move over to our wonderful studious RPG aficionado, the great Morgan of Tempest TT Games. Please introduce yourself, and also if you had to, fight a goose that was the same size as you, what weapon would you pick? What melee weapon would you use? To
Fucking
fight that
none.
goose?
Get the hell out of there.
It's the same size as you.
Same size as
You're locked in a gladiatorial style arena.
Question: is it proportionally the same size, or is like their head height the top of Morgan's head height?
Their head height's the top of Morgan's head height.
Okay, that's not as bad. If like the goose's leg was proportional to my leg, then I'll be out of there.
Right. Yes, I'm Morgan, aka Tempest. My pronouns are they and them. I also stream as Tempest TT Games, 2 T's in the middle. That's also my Twitter handle.
There's 3 T's.
3 T's.
Oh shit! 3 T's in the middle.
Can't question us Brits on our T, Not a chance.
I'm being
Not a
without
chance.
it.
Wow.
That was very good, Nathan.
Yeah.
Well done, sir.
Well, it's good to know that you've been paying attention, given how hard it was for you to figure that out the first time I said that. So.
Well, now it's engraved in my brain. I can't not see the 3 T's.
Excuse me, Morgan. We're all real big fans of your work. In fact, we're even all in your Discord.
That is true.
No, we're not all in my Discord.
Oh.
No, sorry. Not everyone here is. Sam doesn't even know I have a Discord.
Oh, this got awkward real quick.
It makes you feel any better. I only joined yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't know where I am half the time, so it's fine.
Well, see, the thing is, if any of you actually showed up to any of my streams, you would know I have a Discord because I'm always chatting about it. So
I show up.
there you go.
I come and troll your streams
for fuck's sake.
regularly.
Not everything's about you, Ben.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
They're not wrong.
Wait, what? It's not? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who the fuck decided that?
Bad decisions.
Varied rules.
Yeah.
We will never ever get through an intro successfully.
No, we fucking won't. We should just make this a talk show. I don't even know why we play a fucking role-playing game at the end of it. It's entirely superfluous. The intro and the
100%.
outro are the best parts of the whole show. The middle bit is...
Oh yeah. It's okay. It's just kind of.
Yeah.
Variant Reds, a wine drinking podcast.
Ooh!
Variant Reds.
Ooh.
Fucking hell.
Ooh. Oh, I'm into that.
Variant Sheds. How about that?
Oh, it's a DIY.
No, we do
It's a
DIY.
Yeah.
one. Ooh, I like
No,
that.
no, we just review sheds. That's it.
Yeah. Oh.
Here we've got a 21st century MDF built shed. It won't last 10 minutes, but it is £5,000.
What about variant beds? Our OnlyFans account.
You gotta go make it weird, You gotta make it weird.
Yeah.
We could
It's
have
weird
a,
because you
not
know
really
that's that's going to
necessary.
affect our personal OnlyFans accounts. So
we could have a
Right.
we could have a fitness channel called Variant Shreds.
variant shreds.
None of these are anything like rules, and I've just figured that out. That we're just adding a weird word.
I don't care, Ben. we're creating a franchise here.
For fuck's sake. You can say anything at this point. Variant cheese. It's a cheese review show.
That doesn't rhyme though with sheds or heads or peds or.
Yeah, but none of those rhyme with
at least
rules.
Reds was alliterative. At least Reds was alliterative, okay?
Was meant to rhyme it with rules. Okay.
Variant tools. Now that is the
Variant
DIY
tools.
show.
Variant duels. We each duel each week in
fight
some
each other?
in some shape or form.
We just bicker. That's what it is. Variant duels. Variant rules bickering for an hour and a half.
Oh dear.
Just so an extended intro.
Good work.
Very good.
Nathan, please introduce yourself, I guess, because you never
No,
did that.
you don't give a shit how I would fight a goose my
Oh,
size.
that as well. Sorry, I forgot that was even a fucking...
Okay, now I've thought about this, right? I know it's not a weapon, but I need to have a shield because those fucking geese and their mouths and their biting, like I need something to fend off the like darting of the goose face, right? But what I really want actually is like something like probably a trident, actually, something with multiple tines that I can get around like the main bone of the wing or the neck and twist. That's what I'm after.
This is already way more graphic than I was expecting it to get. So
Yeah.
let's...
Like a pitchfork, you could just...
I may have spent some time thinking about how to kill geese. Don't like them much.
Welcome to Variant Rules, the most anti-geese TTRPG show on the planet.
Oh, like...
Nathan, please introduce yourself, and also, what's your favourite kind of cookie, my guy? You know, because I don't want it to be a violent question, because we've had too many violent questions.
This guys, this about to go real wholesome up in here. You ready?
Aww.
Ready? I'm Nathan, also known as Nade, or Sernade, or It's Your Boy Nade, or Nady Boy, or Nady McNadington. I don't know. I go by many names, many faces on the internet. Go find me. You'll find me in some weird places, like Ben's.
It's a scavenger hunt.
Yeah, scavenger hunt. Yeah, you can start in Ben's comments on his TikTok. I'm always there. Yeah, you find me around. My favorite cook. I said I was gonna get wholesome. So, my partner, as everyone in this call knows, works at a bar, at a pub. And I regularly drop some members of their staff home. It's mostly female. It's like, you know, they finish at like 3 a.m. sometimes. If I can, I'll fill my car with people and drop them home. Cool. One girl in particular, I drop home quite often. Constantly saying, oh, let me give you fuel money. Let me give you this. Let me give you that. I'm like, no, don't be ridiculous. Don't be crazy. So in the end, she basically said, I'm going to make you cookies because you won't take any money off me. So recently, I came home. I thought nothing of it. I was like, yeah, cool, whatever. You're not going to make cookies. I came home the other night. Someone had gone to work. My partner had gone to work, and there was just this stack of cookies on my bedside table, and they were absolutely gorgeous. Homemade cookies were like, I can't remember, like toffee and like honeycomb or something like that. Oh my god, they were so good. They're my new favorite cookies.
That is a woman after my own heart.
Yeah,
I love it.
That was good.
Weird place to leave cookies, though, on your bedside table.
Yeah, and how did you get in my house?
Maybe she's bagging your missus and left the cookies
no.
afterwards.
It was supposed to be wholesome.
Oh,
They weren't even
shit,
for me.
sorry.
Maybe it's less that she wants to pay you back for the rides, and she just feels guilty about the rides.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe.
No.
Why must we ruin wholesome moments?
Anyway, complete U-turn. I prefer the question about what weapon to fight a big goose. I'll go with the Boeing AH-64 advanced attack helicopter.
We said it was a melee weapon. We already caveated that in the question.
What, you said I can't lift an Apache helicopter?
Yes, I know.
Pick one of those up.
I mean, I'm sorry, but I've just spent all my character experience on melee and strength. Okay, I'm ready for this.
I think we're done with the
Ben,
intros.
If my character doesn't
Right,
find a melee Apache helicopter in this session, I send it back.
What?
Ben, because I don't want you to miss out on the fun, I have a throwback icebreaker question for you.
Okay.
What's your opinion on lasagnas at house parties?
Right. Firstly, it was a very small fucking lasagna. Okay? It was a one-person lasagna that he brought to a port and cheese night. Port and cheese plus
What
lasagna.
the fuck are you doing having a
makes no
port and
sense.
cheese night?
Ben,
It's so much of a
Ben
hipster.
and
I
his
don't-
Cheese,
20-something lads all at in Ben's house as well for a port.
That's the most
and
pretentious
cheese
shit I've
night.
ever
Yeah,
heard
that
in
was
my
the
life.
point, right? So we have a friend who went to Cambridge and used to go to Port and Politics. So we thought we'd take the piss and have a very shitty version of it when he came home. So we bought a bottle of, we all bought a shit ton of port and a shit ton of cheese, and that's what we... Look, right, the night ended in us all shirtless, running around the village that my parents live in, shirtless, playing Nerf guns.
Stop it,
So
stop it. No,
It went
no.
pretty weird.
Stop.
Off the rails.
Bringing
Stop.
a personal-sized lasagna to a very shitty port and cheese night sounds like the perfect fucking meal.
No, it was
I don't know,
it was not a person. Right, okay, so it was firstly it was a keto lasagna. Secondly, we'd all already eaten dinner together, and we just
Okay,
bought
see-
cheese and port afterwards.
Can of worms.
That's why he brought the keto lasagna, because
He
he
brought the
didn't
can of
want to
worms.
have too much.
me.
He didn't want to outbalance his fats to his proteins and his carbs.
He didn't eat the fucking lasagna. He had it for breakfast the next day.
Well, okay.
Genius.
Well,
What did you have for breakfast?
well,
the next
obviously,
day?
I mean, you get drunk, you make poor choices. I mean, to be honest, you shouldn't be drinking port when you're on keto anyway.
Having lasagna for breakfast is not a poor choice, just putting it out there.
What the fuck? Yes, it is. What the fuck are
Yeah.
you talking about?
I mean, it is.
No,
What
I'm
kind
with
of
Jordan on that
absolute
one.
Savage are you?
My favorite breakfast is cold leftover pasta. Oh,
Mm.
yeah.
You
Mhm.
all need fucking professional help.
Mm,
Jesus
Says
Christ.
you.
mm,
Everyone
Walking around-
knows.
running around the
Yeah.
street half naked having a Nerf gun fight.
yeah.
I
Everyone
was
knows.
very drunk,
Yeah.
Jordan.
Everyone knows what the best breakfast is. It's the meat of the geese that you previously felled in combat.
The one that was the
Yep.
same size as you.
Yes.
Oh.
This
Yeah.
guy knows what he's on about.
Maybe
Okay.
maybe it's a goose lasagna.
Fuck you.
It could be a
and get the fuck out of
lasagna.
here. Why would you put poultry in lasagna?
Lasagna. Lasagna.
Because it tastes good. Because
yeah.
anything, basically, you could put fucking anything in a lasagna and it would taste good as long
Yeah,
as it was actually
lasagna
food.
as beef.
The only time I've liked turkey is turkey mince lasagna, and
Ooh.
it's a thing.
So you
That's
can't
actually a
argue that
mainly American
lasagna
thing as
is
well.
beef, because in Italy it's usually pork or a
Mhm.
mixture of pork. So you
You didn't eat
can't,
the
you can't
personal
make that
lasagna,
argument.
Look,
Ben,
right,
you're
actually, I
outside
take
as
that
well.
back, because in Tesco's it's sometimes horse.
Tasty horse.
So when we last played this
Throwing
game,
shade at
we
Tesco
went to the Grove, and we found an elf, and now the elf's back to life, and now we're carrying on. You see how I segued that really well?
I was actually going to explain what the Sundered Realms is.
I thought that was really cool.
It took me most of that to figure out what the fuck you were talking about.
Yeah, I was like, where did you go to find this fucking elf?
And just like that, we're
What
playing
the
on
grove?
RPG. Look at that, it's a skill.
Wait, we can't play for another 5 seconds. Because we got to get 20 minutes of shit first.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so welcome to the Sundered Realms. This is a fragment of an exploded planet. Our player characters are on the hunt for the Lich Dread Pirate Cinnabar. Who may or may not be real. They've actually not had a run-in with him. They went to the Centurion Grove, and unfortunately Artigan Windwalker cast such a powerful magical spell that he was basically ripped from this dimension and taken elsewhere, thus killing Jordan's character. Luckily, though, they went to the Centurion Grove to find one of the Elven Immortals. This specific Aegon Immortan is Tegan Zilch, who has been there basically being revived until since the Sundering, the splitting of the planet, and is now going to aid them in taking down the current Lich Lord, which is the Dread Pirate Cinnabar. You all got some like cool, fun magic shit last session as well. And now you have the required stuff to kill a Lich Lord. Your ship is still outside the Centurion Grove, being chased by giant sandworms and being crewed by Claret Moore and Karkan. So, I guess the first point of call is, how the fuck are you getting your ship back? How are you getting back on that ship?
Did anyone in the week think of this? Because I forgot this was a thing.
I
I've
actually
only just
forgot
woken
that
up.
the ship. I forgot the ship was awry.
Well, I've only
Um,
just woken up, so it's on you, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
That would require us being intelligent, careful players. I
Do we have any way of like? Bloody hell, Vin, lie down. Is it got any way of like a flare gun? Have we got a flare gun?
You've not got a flare gun. We'll say that you were given like a conch to blow into, and that'll be the signal to come back.
Dope.
I'll have that.
I'm gonna take my magic conch, and I'm gonna ask it.
Not a magic conch. Just
I'm gonna ask
Are we
it the
gonna-
questions of the universe.
again, not a magic conch.
Are we gonna vagabond this shit? Are we gonna like run after the train, do some like Bond bullshit?
Don't forget that there are giant sandworms chasing the skiff as well. Like,
Yeah, because
if you
the skiff
fuck this
can't
up-
slow down.
Yeah.
You
So
can,
when we come out, can we see where it is? And
Yeah, you kind of see it.
Destroy
It's
them.
like maybe like half a mile out in front of you. Obviously, like a bunch of sand and stuff is churning behind it as the sandworms are kind of chasing it along.
Egan
I'm gonna
looks at the knoll.
I'm gonna Oh, come. No, go on,
He
carry
looks
on.
at the knoll that's with them and sees that he's got this large, like ornate looking drum hanging off of his like waistband, and he points and he goes, "Is that not for signaling vessels? That not help us?"
I wouldn't touch that. Last time I touched it, someone stole my eye.
Oh, really? That
I'm
can-
sorry, what?
This is
It's a bit
recent.
of a
then.
story.
Someone's, but no. You. Oh, sorry, I'm not even doing the voice. I've completely forgotten what's going on here. Sorry, your eye was stolen. Well, that's news.
That would put him in the voice.
I thought the drum exploded it. I mean, I was there. You were unconscious. I'm pretty sure that's what I saw.
Life's weird, isn't it?
Most certainly.
Okay.
Elfman, you know of a quick way of getting on a fastly speeding ship away from 4 sandworms?
You've never seen a sandworm before. In
Sand-
fact, this whole landscape in
What?
front of you is so alien. Like, when you went into the Centurion Grove to get revitalized, like, this was like a grassy, like, forested area. This being just covered in sand dunes is, like, insanity to you.
Yeah, so he just like takes a few seconds to just take in everything, and then looks back at Nook and goes, "What is a sandworm?"
Big, purple, tasty with a bit of salt.
This is that doesn't help. You're saying this
Worm
like it's
lives
supposed to
in the
jog some
sand.
memory that I don't
Oh.
have.
I'll point over to the ship and go,
Oh,
that's
no.
our ship.
Mm.
That sand is about 4 sandworms going chugga behind it, trying to eat it. We need to get on that ship and get the hell out of Dodge without being ate.
I'm just standing off to the side, like practicing like baseball swings with my new giant hammer. I took 1 sandworm. I reckon I can take 2.
He's going to take the other 2, Huddle.
Well,
Right.
do you know what? If he's gonna
Oh.
do that, are you gonna use those daggers? Just feeling slightly unprepared.
No, I think it's yes. For now, I think he's still in a bit of state of shock and like looking out at the landscape. He's sort of like, without even looking, like he's got like on a sort of sheath bandolier, he, like sort of unroses like, there, I have this anyway, and he kind of looks at the bow, and he's speaking. As he points at the bow, he's sort of like, hang on a second, and he takes the bow out. Like when he draws it back, and like you say, I'm guessing like the arrow and string like manifests.
Yeah, like a golden arrow and string kind of manifest out of hard light.
Is it like? Does it like glow?
It's slightly glowy.
Hang on one second, and he like holds it and points it straight up, and just releases it and sees what happens, and then turns his eyes back to the ship. And
I'm gonna
sees what-
look up into the sky and go, "Oh, I've played this game before."
It seems to just continue going up and up and up and up and up and up and up, and it doesn't seem to like deviate its course or anything. It doesn't actually have any weight to it, so Well, it doesn't have any weight until it like magically hits something and develops weight because it's just like hard light, right? So it just goes up and up and up and up and up until you just kind of can't see it anymore.
Careful, you can hit dragons like that.
Imagine. Ben, can you roll for random dragon attack?
Not a random one, no.
Ah.
So the next thing he'll do is he'll just turn and aim at a sand dune in the far distance and try the same thing and see what it does when it hits something.
What, one of the abyssal worms that are churning up the
No,
sand?
so if the ship's over here, he like aims over there.
Okay. You see that when it hits, it seems to, on impact, get some mass, and then like a bunch of sand like sprays up, and then where you can see the arrow, it like fades and basically dissipates.
Wow. And then he kind of like takes us, turns back to the group and goes, "I'm not sure what help I'm going to be with the ship, but that was cool."
Yeah.
I got an
I
idea.
mean, so-
I go into a bag. Like, we're likely gonna have to jump for it. I know I'm no good at jumping, Shretis. I know you probably are about as good as me. And I get out. How long is it? It is 10 meters of rope and tie it all between us and go around and tie a knot so we're all chained together.
This sounds like a bad idea.
If we all die, we all die.
I mean, yeah, that's how it's gonna work. Really.
I don't agree. I don't agree to
So
that.
you've only got 10 meters of rope. Is that not making you guys like super close together? That's
10
not a
meters
lot
is
of rope.
long.
I'm
under 2 meters tall.
It's
So-
yeah, we'd end up with like a meter between each of us
Yeah, you've
at
got like
most.
basically like a meter between each of you. If you've got to wrap it around and tie it between each person, right?
Like, I'm thinking like into like a belt buckle or some shit like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you've got maybe like. Still, you've not got that far between. There's 4 of you, right? So you've got like what, 2.5 meters between you each.
Yeah,
that's fine. Yeah,
happy right.
Doesn't this just kind of make us linked worm sausages at this point? I'm not sure this is a great idea.
So what's the plan? So because none of us are able to jump, you think us jumping together is better?
Nah, hold on. I think you're big and strong, little and strong. You could possibly grab onto like a ladder or something, and then we can all, clamber up each other to get on instead of us all having to, try and jump for it at the same time as it's speeding by. Takes 4 attempts down to 1.
This might be the worst idea you've come up with.
Oh, believe me, it's not.
I look around. Is there any like
just-
high points?
So there are some sand dunes about that are high. They're not quite at the same level as your like main deck would be, but they're maybe like half a meter off.
I was thinking like from above, like to land on the ship.
No, there's not really anything like
Nothing
that.
like that. Okay.
I mean, the Centurion Grove itself, if you climbed on top of it, would be, but then you'd have to get the sand skiff really close, and you're not sure like what the kind of ground situation right next to the Centurion Grove is. Like, you might just run your ship aground.
I'm just, there is rope on the ship. We got off the ship with a rope. Shouldn't we be able to get on the ship with a rope? Harkonnen and Cleric can pull us on.
Yeah, I'm worried about the speed of it. If they stop, skiff's gone.
Well, yeah. I didn't say they should slow down. Do you think Claret's going to slow down for us?
You start to smell like
That's a good point.
Pungent smell on the air.
No, is that you?
I blow the con straight away on smelling the familiar smell.
Yeah, you see like a flash from a mirror on board the deck of the Fey Dancer. There's like a big flash from a mirror as they like signal that they're coming for you, and then you see this thing turn and come like basically towards the Centurion Grove. It's coming quick. It's coming real fucking quick.
Who's taking charge? Who's jumping? We should all jump.
We'll fucking die together. We'll all go jump at the same time.
Slowest first? Slowest first, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever you want, best decide quickly.
We all jump at the same time. All of us jump at the same time.
Yeah.
We're tied together.
Also,
Yes,
All jump and
it's
everyone
not
try.
going to be much else we can do.
let's have some rolls from everyone, please.
Hooray!
Oh,
What are we
Blake.
rolling?
This will have to be a move roll, I believe, as you're
Cool.
jumping. Basically, to grab the rope. You're all tied together, right?
Apparently.
I'm going to need 2
I guess.
successes for you to be on the rope that's at the boat. Otherwise, you're just going to be like dangling off the other people. I'm going to need basically an equal amount of people on the rope as off the rope to keep your grasp without having to like make a strength check. So if 2 of you
what is,
miss, 2 of you need to succeed, basically.
What is a move roll? Is that just agility?
So that's a failure from that, unless you want to push it, because you need 2 successes.
I'm thinking about it. I'm out of willpower too, so.
Move roll is just base agility, right?
No, it's agility plus move. Move is a skill. Oh, that's a fail from the dwarf unless he wants to push it.
Oh, I'm pushing. I didn't do anything.
Oh, now both of you need to succeed.
Oh no.
Look, you're going to need to push it because you need 2
Oh,
successes.
fuck's sake.
Oh,
That's the one.
How did I get exactly the same?
oh.
Oh,
I'm a fucking nimble motherfucker.
Basically, what happens is everyone else stumbles, can't
Wait.
grab it.
I
Tegan
tried to push
Zilch
it to for a few more.
grabs onto the rope and is basically pulled back as everyone else is pulled back. You're just managing to hold on. Can you give me a might check, please, to see if you can basically hold on to the rope? 1 success is you hold on to the rope even though you've got this dead weight. 2 successes is you'll be able to start pulling yourself up. And also, for people keeping track of how many fingers I've got up, another one's gone down.
Do I need to do this?
Only you need to do this. You're the only one who can make any moves right now. Everyone else is being dragged behind you. You need to make the strength check,
Right.
strength might to stay on the rope.
Remember when I said I'm a nimble motherfucker?
Yeah, not a strong motherfucker.
What I am not is a strong motherfucker. Didn't even do that
wow.
right.
It's might if you've got any in might. Oh, so you're holding on. You're holding on, but you can't quite manage to pull yourself up. The strong smell on the air gets even thicker. You're being dragged, the rest of the party is being like dragged along the sand. It's getting in all of your equipment, all of your boots. Like a couple times, like you'll have skin like hit the sand as it's moving fast and it'll like grate up your arms. And then this aroma hits you really hard. Karkam's going to start trying to like pull you guys up on the rope. But he's not going to quite be able to do it this round as we see in the sky these giant black wings. This rotting dragon comes from out of the sky. And the first thing we see it do is a massive gas cloud across the back of the Fey Dancer. That seems to like
Oh,
cling
shit.
slightly to the Fey Dancer and also cling to the kind of area just behind it. We are now in combat, everyone. So, zones, you might want to write these down for your own reference so you can keep track of where you are. The zones in this combat are the upper deck of the ship, where you steer the ship from. The bow of the ship, where that big crossbow is. The main deck of the ship, this is like the main poop decky area. And then that's it for now. Those are your zones for now. Right, the dragon makes another swoop down. This is the next turn in combat. You guys are all still being pulled up. And then we see its tail swoop down into the gas cloud, clack together, exploding out. Basically a giant fiery mess that seems to fry the sand literally behind the ship. And also all the corrosive kind of gases and energies that are in those 4 worms also get ignited by this thing. The worms explode violently, and the explosion is so hot and so violent. The Fey Dancer seems to like get slowed down like very significantly as a giant blob of glass is now stuck to the back, basically trailing behind it. And you're now like basically not moving. And there's a big glass rock. That's another zone in this combat. The big glass rock that is now basically attached to the Fey Dancer, stopping it moving. Good news is the worms are dead. Bad news is big dragon, and also as the thing swoops down and lights the tail, two things seem to like drop off it and land on the upper deck as you guys are all pulled onto the main deck. So you're all on the main deck right now. We will start with Hoddle. Your turn, my friend.
I'm gonna get to. Oh, I haven't written them down since I lost my character sheet, but I've still got those arrows, the ballista arrows.
1d12, right?
There's 1d12, yeah. You remember what they were? They were fancy arrows. I remember you saying.
I don't have them written down.
I know. I vaguely remember them being a plus 2, 3.
Yeah, we'll say they're a +3. Unfortunately, I didn't have the note to hand.
They were like obsidian arrows or something.
Obsidian arrows, yeah, we'll say they're a +3. You've got 1d12 of them still in that box, I think.
Cool. I don't know how that works as a resource, but I'm gonna head to the ballista then.
So you're moving one zone in combat. So that's, I believe, just one of your actions you can take. So if you want to take another action, you can do that too.
Is it an action to load and fire, or are they separate?
It's an action to load. It's a fast action to load and a fast action to fire.
And I've only got one fast action left,
You've
right?
only got one fast action left.
I'm gonna load it then.
Yeah, you load in a new obsidian arrow. Basically, you have to use this like big hand crank thing that like cranks back the big crossbow bolt, fit the crossbow bolt in place, and you are ready, sir. Next person to go is Nurk Honest Tooth. What do you want to do?
Fuck. I saw two things drop. What can I see on the ship?
So the things dropped on the upper deck of the ship. You've not actually seen them do anything yet. That's where Claret is, and Claret's still trying to like free the ship, but with the steering, the wheel essentially. Other things on the ship are obviously all the sails that get the wind. A few bits and bobs, various rope, some barrels on the upper deck. That's about it.
I don't do fighting. Crap. I will head up towards Claret and try and help her see if we can jimmy this stuff off the ship.
So as you move from the upper deck to the as you move from the main deck to the upper deck, you see the things that dropped off of the dragon appear to be like corpses, and they're like shaking like quite violently, like clicking their bones back into place, getting prepared to like stand up essentially. And there's two of those.
Oh, crap. So that was moving one zone, so I still got a fast action.
You've still got fast action.
What could I do?
Or a slow action. You get basically you get one slow action and one fast action, or two fast actions.
Sorry about this. Yeah, I will just go up and try and take the reins of the ship off of Claret so she can jump in fighting rather than steer the ship.
Awesome.
I have an idea.
Yeah. Claret goes, "Fucking hell! Are those zombies?" And like pulls out her. I think we said she had an obsidian. Oh no, she's got a bone scimitar, doesn't she? Pulls out a bone scimitar.
They're either zombies or they've got scurvy. One or the
other.
Tegan, your turn, my friend.
Cool. Can I see these two things like trying to stand up from where I currently? I'm on the main deck, I believe.
Not from where you currently are.
Where would I need to go?
You would have to go up to the upper deck to be able to see them. They're kind of hidden at the minute because they're laying on the floor trying to just prep themselves.
Right, yeah. Well, I'll head up to the upper deck so I can see the whole scene, what's going on. Then I'll run.
Yep.
For my first fast action, and for my second fast action, I will see those two zombie-like thingies getting out and ready my bow.
Awesome. Yep. You got your bow out. You're ready whenever you need to fire that. And finally, Stratis.
Okay, I'm gonna run to. So, Hoddle and Claret are in the bow? They're
Huddle is in the bow. Everyone else is on the upper deck.
everyone else is on the upper deck. Okay, so we're right. I think I'm going to. I'm just gonna stay put. I'm gonna draw a weapon. I'm not gonna do anything terribly exciting at this point. Cause I think. Yeah, I think I'm basically gonna end up being a healer in this fight rather than actually doing any damage. So I'm gonna chill.
Cool. Right, so these zombies basically are now picked themselves up. They're ready. They've got little like bone daggers in both their hands. But basically clicking all the bones in place, picking themselves up is all they could do. The upper deck is now covered as the big black undead wings swoop down again. Is now covered in that noxious gas. Please, can I have a... No, it's not thick enough because it's got to cover that whole zone where you're actually choking from it, but it's now covered in that flammable gas as the dragon soars back into the sky. Hoddle, you'll go.
I'm gonna loose an arrow.
Are you shooting the dragon?
At the dragon.
Awesome.
So this, I assume, this would be a marksmanship roll.
It is a marksmanship roll, yes, sir.
Okay, so this is a new skill to roll, and it would be, I assume, agility, right? Yeah, it's agility. So that's a base of 3, and I do have 1 skill in it. So the +3 would be a gear dice, right?
Yes.
What's the thing for gear? Is it GR?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. 3 GR. I did a thing.
Undead. That's nothing. You've that one failure. Would you like to
We're gonna push.
2
There we go.
successes, but also you've broken the crossbow slightly, so it fires. The crossbow bolt soars through the sky, hits the dragon. The dragon's armor does nothing, but the dragon basically takes 2 damage from that obsidian arrow as it digs in. Can you roll a d12 to make sure you've not run out of them, please?
Yep. I'm just shouting. I'm obviously talking trash to shouting trash to the dragon. What am I doing? Well,
You need the arrow roll.
Panicking. Stop
yeah,
panicking.
I need the rest of it. I got orange.
Yeah, that's fine. That just means you've not gone down.
Okay.
Awesome. So, it's now next turn.
And I'm surrounded by this noxious gas.
Yep. It's all over the upper deck.
And off the back of the upper deck, there's a big chunk of obsidian that's weighing the ship down.
It's not
Glass.
obsidian, it's just glass.
Just glass. It's like connected.
Yes.
Oh, why the fuck not? I've just read this spell. I am going to jump up on the edge of the ship, get out my drum, and whack it to try and cast Earthquake on it to break that glass. Because apparently I can use it to tear down a wall of fortifications.
Awesome. Awesome.
Let's see me die.
Awesome. Can you roll? How much willpower are you putting into the spell? How big do you want this fucking drum to hit?
I've got a nice bit of willpower. I'm gonna sink. Although I don't want to run out. I'm gonna sink 3 willpower into.
Boom. Can you roll me 3 dice to see if you get a failure, please? 3 BA to see if you get a failure, to see if you trigger the magic mishaps table. You don't. With 3, we will say you manage to really vigorously shake the back of the boat. Everyone on the boat actually feels this happen. You're still on the upper deck, right? You're just casting it.
Yeah.
Though. Yeah. We see the glass blob start to splinter and crack. It's not entirely destroyed. You think one more good whack will just shatter the whole thing and free up your ship, but it is basically you can get the thing free now. Like before, it would have taken you like hours to like chip away at the glass. Now it'll be like one big hit would probably destroy it.
Sweet.
That was your slow action. What do you want to do for your first, or do you not want to do anything?
And I'm still surrounded by this noxious cloud, yeah?
Yes.
And you say it's one fast action to move out of a zone.
Believe so, yeah. Running, yeah. Moving, you get to move.
Yeah, so I will just, seeing as I've... No, screw it. I'm going to go back up to the steering wheel and bang a hard right with it to try... Say it's on the back, I'm going to try and like shake it with the thing.
Okay, do you want to give me a might roll, please? But because you're basically trying to use the bow of the ship, I'm going to need 2 successes because it's not really in the best place for you to do this. So might is strength might.
It's a hardcore game, this. Love it.
You want to push it? Yeah. Oh, you push it, but you don't quite get it free. You're feeling that, like, you're feeling glass crack underneath it, but it's not, like, the main part of the glass that's, like, holding the ship there. We will jump over to Tegan Zilch. You're seeing these big other creatures. You're in the noxious gas on the upper deck.
Yeah, he sees the noxious gas cloud around him. He looks up with his readied bow to see what he can see the dragon thingy, I'm guessing, like the dragon lich.
Yeah, you can see the dragon. It's kind of like basically swooping around the ship, getting ready to basically light the noxious gas.
Can't allow that, friend, I say to myself, and I shoot at the dragon.
Cool. Shoot at the dragon then, please. Let me get the
ready for this
armor up for the dragon. Natural armor.
Looking cloud.
Whoo! You want to push that, or are you good?
I'm good for now.
Dragon's natural armor doesn't do anything. As you pull back, the hard light of the magical bow forms a golden glowing arrow. It shoots exactly straight, no drop off at all, and seems to embed itself in between the scales of the undead dragon, finding its way deep into the flesh before dissipating. You see, as it dissipated, it seems to like sizzle and singe the kind of undead flesh of the dragon, because it's, you know, a bow for the immortals, and they were mostly there to fight undead threats, so it's kind of slightly more effective. How many
Does it look like it's given the dragon any reservations about diving on the ship again? As it's put it off, possibly?
The dragon is undead, so it doesn't really have any reservations about much.
This is fair.
Cool.
I have a fast action still, I believe. That was my slow action.
It is, yes, your slow action.
So for my fast action... Again, I can see that they're almost good with the ship. Can I help? Can I see if I can go over and help them free the ship? I can hear what's going on.
Are you using the wheel, or are you trying to move to a different zone to smash the glass?
Well, I'm in the upper deck, which is, I assume, where everyone is. Or are they on the main deck?
So everyone's on the upper deck, apart from Hoddle, who's on the bow of the ship, right?
Upper deck and main deck are the same thing, right?
No, main deck is like the big main bit. The upper deck is where the steering wheel is.
Yes, okay.
So the big glass blob is attached to the upper deck and the back of the ship. I think Nurk's trying to like use the wheel to try and free it, but that's not really working. You would have to move onto the glass blob if you want to try and shatter it.
I will do that. I will move up onto the glass block.
Awesome. That's where you are. End of this round.
Yeah, that's the end. That's all I can do. But I'll do that for now.
Stratis,
We're more used there.
what are you doing?
Right. I'm going to these skeletons. What are they up to again? Have they've stood up at this point?
Yeah. They're about to do things. They've not done anything yet.
Okay. All right. I think I'm gonna. Do you know what? I'm gonna go over to. I'm gonna move to the obsidian block, just to the edge of it. And I'm just gonna start stamping on it.
Cool. Can you give me a strength might test, please? Are you getting on the glass blob?
Yes.
Just that is very important right now. Are you moving from the upper deck to the glass blob?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, that is
Let's
just
do it.
important for what is about to happen. So, cool. Yeah, make me a strength might roll, please.
Okay, that's
If your face
just
dies, Nick's
4.
gonna be very happy. Just lost his 2 marks in like 2 episodes, not doing anything. Like, sweet.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Nothing. You want to push it?
Yeah. Well,
I just didn't.
You're not.
Why is
quite
everything coming up
cutting
blank?
through. You're really like stomping hard on it, but you're not quite cutting through. So one of the undead is going to move zones into the glass blob because that's where a bunch of people are, and attack. Tegan, you're on the glass blob, right? You're on the glass blob, right, Tegan?
yes, I am.
Uh, 2 damage to you.
Ooh, can I use a reaction?
Have you got anything that lets you do reactions?
I have a fast footwork talent, which lets me move, roll to dodge.
Oh, then yes, you can.
Well, it's a free dodge,
Well, then
but I can also
take your free
use a
dodge.
reaction to dodge. So,
Yeah, take your free dodge.
which eliminates one of those successes.
Reaction roll to move. Either you're prone and you take or take a -2 to the roll. Success cancels out an opponent's success. So you need 2 on this roll. Do you want to take -2 dice so you're not prone when you finish it, or are you not fast?
So the talent I have, I think rolling obviously does, like you say, the roll, but the talent I have gives me 1 free dodge per round of combat.
Yeah, that's not you succeed. That is you just can dodge
Right.
for free.
Okay, I will do that then. I will attempt to make a move roll to dodge.
Okay, are you taking it with the -2, so you like dive out of the way and you're prone, or sorry, are you taking it with the -2 to stay stood up on your feet, or are you diving out of the way? And then
I'm just going to do it for now. I'm just going to dive.
Okay, so roll a move roll, which is agility move.
Ah, damn it.
That's 2 failures. Would you like to push
Yes,
that or
it is.
not?
No, not really.
Yeah, it's probably not worth it. Yeah, you try and like dodge out of the way. You're prone, but like it basically like rakes you as you dive out of the way, so you take 2 damage still.
You just strength, yeah?
Yes.
Cool, I'm broken.
What? You
I have
get
2
2
strength. I have 2 in strength.
Damn. Okay. Well, we'll deal with that in a second. The
Nurk
other
and the elf same strength.
the other undead is going to try and attack Nurk because he's in his zone.
Dirk.
I don't have any reactions or shit, so
1 damage unless you've got anything.
nah.
No?
No.
Awesome. So this undead basically, as you're like trying to like move the wheel, comes up and just like scratches you on the back with like a clawed hooked hand.
Is that just strength? Yeah, damage
That's
to strength.
1 damage to strength. Okay. The dragon is going to swoop down again and light up the upper deck. Everyone on the upper deck is about to take a shit ton of damage, I would say.
They're on the glass now, so it's just me, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just you, buddy.
And the undead.
Fuck.
And the undead.
Did I say I knocked an arrow or not? I can't remember. I would have still had a fast action.
Didn't you fire and knock an arrow?
Yeah, I'm just making sure I said it right.
Oh, I'm assuming that you're reloading every shot.
Okay,
if you're not
cool.
doing anything else.
Yeah.
Nurk, really sorry about this, buddy.
That's fine.
So that's 3 strength damage, as basically all of that vapor gets set on fire. The undead basically just fucking explodes.
So that puts me onto over 0. That's on the critical, isn't it?
That's a critical then, my guy.
Yeah.
What kind of damage
no.
is this?
Fucking explode.
At least you get to use the lucky talent.
Yeah.
And this damages everyone who's on the obsidian or the glass block, right?
No, it's the upper deck.
Just me.
Nobody on the glass.
Oh,
That's why
okay.
I asked you if you moved off of the thing. I need to find a crit table here.
I didn't expect that. I thought Morgan was going to die.
No, Morgan
Me
got
too.
off
Need
the
to roll D66, yeah?
yeah, I'm just trying to find the
Me too.
critical hit table.
How do I do it?
You've got to do -NS as well. It's roll 2d6 -NS.
-NS.
What does the NS mean and do?
Not sort.
Oh.
I mean,
That's a bad number, right?
that's death in every single one of the tables. What do you get on your
Oh
lucky talent?
no!
You get lucky. Please tell me you've got lucky.
What does lucky do
When-
for you right here now?
Lucky rank 3. When you suffer a critical injury, you choose your injury freely from. So, does that
You can
negate
choose.
that?
Yeah, you can choose.
Oh, I'm
instead.
looking in
You
the wrong
shouldn't have rolled.
fucking book. I'm looking in the wrong book.
Holy
for the
fuck,
critical
just-
hit table.
He gets to choose. He gets to choose.
Get
It's
it
fine.
together.
Ah!
I'm just trying to see if
Get it
there's
together.
a good.
I've only put experience into 2 fucking things this whole time: lucky and path of many things.
Do we choose the one that's not
These-
death?
For these exact reasons.
We'll say that it's kind of like. We'll say it's a blunt force. So it's a blunt force critical injury. So you get to choose freely from the table, right? So I'm guessing you're just choosing stunned.
My heart is fucking going. Sex. I literally had that on. I was actually like, I didn't see that these were different tables.
I'm guessing you're just going to take stunned, right?
Well, yeah.
It's like the easiest, yeah. So basically, like, the explosion happens, you see this Undead get, like, ripped in front of you. You've taken a critical injury, and you're broken, so you can't roll strength checks anymore. And you're a bit stunned. You're like, what the fuck just happened? Awesome! It is now Nathan's turn in combat, because that's everyone in the
Lovely.
order.
I'm still shouting profanities at the dragon. You know, things like, I crushed you with a rock, I'll crush you again! I'm going to take my fast action to aim, and my slow action to fire. I assume I assume it's a slow action.
Yes.
Yeah, seems odd that a slow action is to me to pull the trigger, but...
I think it's more
Hey.
like the aiming and the... Oh, no, because the aim's the thing.
Yeah, I did a separate aim.
So you get
Whatever.
+1
It's cool.
bonus for your aim, and then you get, obviously, to fire your weapon.
Yeah, I'm just going to go and find where I did a thing before. There we go. Is it quite literally, how does it work? I literally just write +1 at the end of this?
No, you add 1 skill dice.
Ah, okay. Pushing it.
You need to re-roll that because you need to take 1 off gear because you already broke the crossbow slightly, if you remember.
Ah, okay. I knew that. Sorry. I actually wrote that down as well. I just didn't change the dice, obviously.
So,
that's a
it
happy
worked
accident.
way better for you.
Yeah,
That'll do.
yeah.
Sweet.
You push
That'll
him?
fucking do.
If I push this, can I lose some successes?
No. It only
No,
re-rolls
oh,
any other
I mean,
dice.
well, I've got true grit, so it's a no-brainer. Well, you get 1 free push anyway, right? So, yeah, I pushed it.
Cool. I mean, you
Yeah,
can
how
push it
about it?
again because you've got true grit if you really want.
I could, but it's not worth it.
Okay. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I need to roll my
yeah.
arrows again. Right?
Yeah, 1d12
Good,
arrows.
good.
You clunk one of these big obsidian arrows into the ballista, basically on the front of your ship. Manage to aim it up at the dragon. Flies, hits true. You see this like shatters into a million. Okay, so you've lost 1 arrow, so go down to a d8. You see this thing dig in, start to splinter all up the dragon. You notice like a bunch of the stitching that someone's like stitched the dragon back together like opens up, and we see like long rotten viscera just kind of spray out, like black blood and like green like mucus, all that kind of pus and stuff like starts to like spew out. It's not dead. You did a really good hit there.
Nice.
Nuck.
Aha! I'm having a really good time.
I'm like I'm like stunned, right?
Yeah, you're stunned.
I want to do just one thing then.
What?
Sort of keeping the idea of RP. Stunned. Shit just explode. I just saw this thing explode. I'm going to use my cackle talent. Draw everything towards me.
Cool.
So
You spend your 1 willpower. You start cackling, kind of like maniacally, like a crazed hyena. And basically everyone's attention in this combat is now drawn to you. That's how cackle works. It's a kin talent that's custom for our setting. So you're basically just like doing that like classic like hyena laugh the whole time, and that's kind of drawing everyone's attention to you.
Sort of like beating my chest and go dead and just flipping off the dragon as it's flying by as well.
Yeah. Would you like to do anything else? You've got 1 more action you can take.
I will just continue to try and. I'll try and keep the ship straight as it's going, so that
You probably can't do that because that would require a might roll and you're broken in strength.
Yeah. I will. So I'm on the upper deck.
Yeah.
I'm going to. What were the zones of the ship again? There was upper deck. There was the front with. There was underneath.
There's
as well.
upper deck, the bow. There's the main deck, and then you could go underneath, but I've just not given you that as a zone because.
I'm gonna go to main deck then.
Yep.
Still separate area from Huddle then,
Yes.
and hopefully drawing that dead my way and the dragon.
Cool. You've got
Yeah,
like
that'll be
no
okay.
hit points, so you will go down if you get attacked.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's
What
fine.
zone are you in again? Sorry, I missed which
He's
one
on
you
the
went to.
main deck.
You're on the
Main
main.
deck of the
Okay.
ship. So you can like visibly see him. He's kind of a little bit far away from you. Right. Tegan.
Yeah, I'm broken too, so I should have rolled a critical injury as well, shouldn't I?
It's only once you get hit after that, I think.
Okay, then I'm currently at 0 on strength.
Okay.
There's bugger all I can do.
You can't make strength tests, but you could make an agility test. You're about to take a critical injury. We'll warn you of that.
You can use your bow, right?
What?
You can use your bow.
No, what did Ben say? Sorry, Ben. Nathan.
You're probably going to take a critical injury in the next round of combat when this thing attacks you again. So.
I thought it was drawn away from me.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck yeah, because he's cackling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I guess not.
Can I make a marksmanship check from the prone, just lying on the ground, fucking dazed, and just try and get a shot off at this fucking
sure.
dragon?
You're going to take a -2 to it
Yeah, sure. I'll take it.
as you're like.
So
not in a
just
good
lying like
position.
dazed, sees the fucking zombie like run off, doesn't quite know why, but as it moves, he sees the dragon behind it, and he's just like, fucking, fuck you, basically, and just goes for him with his fancy new bow. -2 to what thing? -2 skill? Or?
Skill. Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck you, just woke up from a nap, don't need this dragon.
I don't need this shit right now. I've just woken up from
He hasn't even
Yeah.
had a coffee.
The world looks shit right now. And you're the reason for it. What am I doing? Ugh, I can't focus. I still get things. Don't worry, guys. I'm still somewhat good. I'm gonna push that. Even with the -2 to skill, that's 4 successes.
Dragon rolls armor. Dragon fails at armor. 4 successes. Yep. Awesome. Yeah. Another hard light arrow stretched out from your magical bow flies off, hits the dragon. Stratis, you'll go.
I'm gonna keep stomping on the glass block.
Can you make me a might
So
roll, please?
that's might again. Oops. Dang it. There you go.
You want to push it?
Push that.
You have more might than
Yeah.
our fucking immortal warrior. This is insanity.
Do I?
Yeah.
I am clearly stronger.
Twice as strong as he is.
I'm wiry.
Yeah, the mighty one
Splendid,
hind.
man. He knows how to use a bow, but he's never had to use a sword.
Yeah.
Awesome.
No.
So the undead is going to have to move from the glass block to the upper deck and then to the main deck. So that's all of its moves. And the dragon this time, instead of creating the noxious cloud, is going to drop 2 more skeletons on the deck. So there's only 3 skeletons on the main deck. 2 of them are just trying to like get themselves up, and the other one's only just arrived after like shambling its way there. Hoddle, there is a lot of shit on the actual deck now. Do you want to stay on the crossbow, or do you want to use that big old hammer you've got?
What's on the main deck?
3 undead.
3 undead. And what's the dragon look like it's doing?
The dragon looks like it's still just circling around your sand skiff.
Okay. I will move to the nearest undead then. Once I see Nurk starting to like what's the word? I'm gonna say huddle. That's not the right word. Limp
Hobble.
across the deck.
Hobble.
Hobble. There we go.
Hobble's hobbling.
Huddle's hobbling. Huddle don't hobble. Huddle hobbles others. Huddle nobbles others. I don't know.
Oh,
Anyway, I see Nurk looking pretty bad, so I'm like, yeah, let go of the ballista, make my way to the main deck and to the first undead.
Cool. Roll to attack. I'm guessing you're going for the one that's actually up and not the other two, right? Or are you just going to the
Whichever one you think was nearest.
the nearest one? Okay, that's not one of the ones that's not the one that's up.
Well, yeah, fine, that's all right.
Just thought I'd let you know.
Right, this is a big roll, and it might take me a second, just to get it all right.
This guy and his
So
new bloody skills and his new bloody hammer.
I know, right? So the base is strength. Okay. It's a melee check, so
is.
that's that. Then it's what would the +2 from the hammer be? That gear, right?
That's gear dice, yeah.
Okay. Is this a monster?
Yes, it is.
Oh no.
Oh no.
This is
It took
cool.
the perfect
Okay.
time to actually level
How
shit
do
up.
I add an artifact?
Did
on?
someone spend all of their XP? You just add at the end D and then whatever artifact dice it is. So D8, D12, D whatever. Someone spend all of their XP and now is like OP as fuck.
Are you ready? Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
I
Do
want to
it.
see. I need to see.
Not
Not a single
Oh,
success.
a single
No.
success. Oh,
No.
for fuck's sake.
There you go.
I'm going to spend the willpower to
keep
push it once
going.
more as well.
Yeah.
Keep pushing it.
Oh, what? Oh, no, I get to.
An infinite
I
number of
think
times.
That's it. No, that's it. That's it now.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what we see is Hoddle runs over and he like slips slightly, like getting a stance because he's not all used to how heavy this hammer is. So he slips slightly, like regains his footing, and then when he brings this hammer down on this undead that's still trying to get up, what we basically see is like speed lines like come off this hammer as he brings it down, and then what was like a writhing skeleton is just like a black smear across the deck of the Fey Dancer. There's even like a dent in the boards where the hammer like clanked down. In Hoddle's mind, what you can hear is like the chants of his ancestors as they're all like they're chanting in like deep dwarven about how glorious the strike of this hammer was as he brings this thing down. Undead is re-dead.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So, that's your action to move from one zone to another and your action to hit. It's Nurk. Remember, you can't make strength checks at Nurk.
So that means I can't hit things with a hand axe or anything like that.
Nope.
What about a sling?
You can sling. I'll allow a sling.
Would I have to move to like the upper?
I will warn you that there is a move in this game called a coup de grace. If someone's got no stuff, someone can do what's called a coup de grace where they just kill you. So maybe escape would be a good option for you because you're not going to take straight crits. You're going to start taking coup de grace if they can get a slow action.
I am going to head to the glass block.
Okay, so that's two actions. You run, you claw your way back up the upper deck, throw yourself over onto the glass block. Tegan,
I still got my bow in my hand.
you still got your bow
Can
in
I
your hand.
still see the dragon?
You can still see the dragon. What you can
Still
feel now, in all of your sort of vestments and stuff, you've been left a very small vial of the tree's sort of life-dripping essence. It's a 1d4 vial, so if you ever roll a 1 on it, then it's gone, and it can heal up to 1 strength point.
Okay.
because I didn't realize you were all so fucking fragile. So Shillel's left you with that. If I knew you had two strength, I would have given you armor or something. But
The dragon.
Oh well, you live and learn. I'll remember it's there, but I think what fucking good's it gonna do when that's still up there? So I'm gonna shoot the dragon again. I think
okay.
still a -2. I'm guessing.
Yep.
Nice. Yeah. I've bought two little
That's
things that
more
go
like it.
inside it that filter the
Nathan,
If
can you
you-
mute yourself, please?
Oh, I thought it was.
Nope.
I'm gonna push that, see if it does anything. Oh no,
Yeah, go ahead.
a bit more on agility. Yeah.
Come on. 2.
Come on.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Another
No, I
hard
did.
light
shoot that.
arrow streaks out from the bow, finds its place on basically the Dragolich, and you notice because Nurk is now like not laughing anymore, it turns its ire to you. Stratis, what do you want to do?
Right. Expertise is gonna run back to the helm. I think at this point we're gonna go back to the upper deck and the helm.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna try using like wrenching the helm back and forth. Like, can I maneuver the ship? Is the ship moving at all, or is it completely still?
It's basically completely still. All you're doing is like moving the rudder on the back by moving the steering.
Okay.
wheel, essentially.
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna. I mean, yep. That's what Expertise is doing.
Cool. Give me
It's
a
probably
might
completely
roll.
useless, but we're gonna do it.
I'm gonna need 2 successes again because this is the wrong tool for the job to try and wrench this out.
Okay.
You want to push it?
Yeah.
You're like
'Kay.
straining against it. You manage to crack a little bit more of the glass. You think with one more good tug on this wheel, you're definitely going to get free. But trying to get that extra one, you basically like dislocate your shoulder slightly. Cool. Dragon. Noxious gas, all on the glass blob. That's the dragon's action. One of the undead is... There's 2. One of the undead gets up. The other undead looks at our friend Hoddle Ironheart and is going to make some attack rolls against him.
Rude.
Yeah, right. As these like bony clawed fingers like scrape at you, basically like it misjudges where you are and doesn't quite get through, and you'll manage to like rebut it with this giant warhammer you've got. Your turn, my friend.
Me again?
Yeah, you again.
This fool just tried to attack me. It ain't gonna go well for him.
I'm excited to see you roll 1,000,000 dice again.
Yeah, let's go.
I love it in this system.
I'm gonna just keep this roll in my clipboard because it's a beast.
It's a beast. You.
Oh, there we go.
The dwarven ancestors again sing out as you brandish the hammers, the hammer of the dwarf king, and you swing like sideways this time with so much force. This undead is lifted entirely off its feet, and we see it like spiral off the side of the ship, hitting one of the railings, and basically we see its like spine crack in two, and it turns into like an undead ball spiraling off the ship. Again, you hear like the chants of your ancestors like singing through the hammer at you. Nuck.
I'm like blood pumping now.
Yeah.
Me, or has he got another action?
He's got another action he can take, but he can't attack, so I don't know what he wants to do.
You can move.
He can move.
I am for the third undead next turn. It would still be considered close quarters combat, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna swing weapon. So I'm like swinging the weapon around above my head, ready to bring it down as I charge the next one.
Okay. Yeah, you can ready your weapon and do that. That's fine. Sorry, I've just
It
got
gives me
a message about audio levels.
it gives me a +1 on the next attack.
Awesome, sick. We will
which I
jump
obviously need.
down to Nurk.
So, I have points in healing, but I don't really have much healing stuff. Can I go up and try and heal our elf friend?
You can go and try and heal our elf friend, yeah.
Sweet. So is that just healing and empathy? Yeah.
Yeah, let's give healing and empathy. We'll say for every 2 successes, you can heal him by like 1 strength point. I don't know if that's the actual rule, but we'll roll it for that.
Sure. I always look at my stats, type it, and then have to double check. I think this is the first time I've rolled skill ages.
So you've managed to stabilize him? Oh, fuck. You've managed to, like, fully heal him. Don't forget to take those 2 strain. Basically, like, looking at all the, like, kind of disjointed, like, messed up scratches is kind of harrowing your mind and making you a bit shaky, but you do manage to fully heal up our elven friend. Remember, you're still in the noxious gas, though, so that was your slow action.
I'm going to jump. Am I able to now move to the other?
You could move back to the upper deck, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
You hop off the glass rock and back onto the upper deck. Yeah, that's fine. Tegan, you're now up. You have 2 health.
It's all my health back.
Terrible
healed.
character build, but yes.
No, it's not. It's really good character build. It's just tailored for agility. So he's gonna move off the glass rock.
Smart, yeah.
For 1. And then he's gonna ready. Yeah, he's gonna have to ready his bow again at the dragon because he can't do anything else.
Go for it.
Yep. I give Nurk a little nod of, "Don't worry, I got this." Yeah, that's all. That's my 2 fast actions. That's all I can do. I think.
Oh, you're ready. Sorry, you're readying. I thought you were firing.
Yeah.
I was waiting for
Move
you to
and
roll.
run, and then ready weapon.
Okay, yeah, you had to. Yeah, you stood up and you ran. That's fine.
Yeah.
Sratis, you'll go.
I'm gonna have a go at the helm again.
Go for it.
No.
You want to push it? Boom.
Ha!
Yeah, you wrench the helm free. We hear like the massive cracking and shattering of glass as all of the kind of molten sand glass that the dragon like was using to hold the ship like cracks and splinters off. The Fey Dancer immediately gets wind and starts like barreling away from all the noxious gas that seems to dissipate like entirely off the back. The next thing that is going to happen is all the enemies go. So the dragon is going to swoop down, drop 2 more undead on the main deck, which means there is 1. There's now 3 undead still on there. And then it's going to continue circling. Now it's going to be really hard for it to do the poison attack thing, because obviously you're kind of like shifting the whole time. So that's going to be very much less likely to happen. One of the undead is now going to attack our dwarven friend. Just going to scroll up so I can copy and paste that. 1 damage, unless you've got any kind of skills or anything that can block that.
I don't think so. So it's 1 off strength, right?
1 off strength, yeah. As this thing like runs at you and claws, kind of claws up your back. The other 2 are still like writhing and trying to get up. They're not up yet. You again, Hoddle.
Cool. So I'd already swung my weapon round, got scratched, and now I'm about to bring it down on this here chap. I'm not going to change anything, even though I lost the strength, because I get the +1 anyway. Okay, just so it all looks legit.
All good.
There we go.
Again, we hear the ringing cries of your dwarven ancestors pulsating through the hammer as you bring it down, entirely decimating another one of these undead. It's just a smear, basically a smear on the floor. These things have 3 health, and you keep consistently doubling how much health they have in damage, so they're just fucked. Like, there is nothing left of these things every time you swing this hammer. That was your slow action. What would you like to do as your other action?
My other action, I'm gonna tell a joke. I'm gonna go. What happened to the zombie that tried to hit Noddle? Missed. As his blood is currently missed
I like it.
around me.
That's a good one.
Thanks.
Nurk, what are you doing?
Nurk is feeling very, very tired. I am going to use my sling at one of the zombies.
Cool.
Probably need help. What's an attack roll in this game? So sling is a +1 bonus.
So it will be however many BA you've got in agility, however many SK you have in marksmanship, and then you said it was +1 for the sling, right?
Yeah.
That's 1 GR for gear.
GR.
We're doing a proper combat, guys. We never do these.
This is a combat.
I love it.
You have to put roll at the start.
Oh
of the...
my Jesus! I am.
Still not as bad as me, who just put the dice.
Huddle basically, not Huddle. Sorry, Nurk like slings a like chunk of that glass, so hard into this undead. Unfortunately, because it's a ranged pointy weapon, it only does 1 point of damage. But yeah, you've done a point of damage.
I hit a thing.
You hit it. It lodges itself kind of in the zombie skull. But yeah, they've got a thing where they only take 1 point of damage from ranged pointy weapons.
Even Nurk's doing a combat.
Cool. Dagon Zilch.
Dagon has readied his bow. He's going to fire it at the dragon circling the ship.
Awesome. Do it.
I could rinse and repeat, like copy and paste this skill check, but I love typing it out.
Yeah, but it does take forever, so you could copy and paste it.
Yeah, I don't like typing mine.
You pushing it?
I'm not gonna push it.
Cool. That works for me, and you've just hit the threshold of this boss fight where I was gonna do a thing. So, this arrow flings itself up and basically cuts through one of the dragon's wings, like perfectly parting it. And we see it start like flailing and flapping, and it can't really like. It tries to like gather wind again, but like because it's like torn its wing, it knows it's going down. So instead of staying in the sky, it manages to glide itself and hits the main deck. The dragon is now on the Fey Dancer.
What? It's on the ship.
Yep. And it lets out like a colossal roar as it lands itself on the ship.
Which end is facing me?
What zone is it in?
It's on the main deck.
So it's on the main deck.
Facing you
Am
front
I
on.
getting the tail end? I'm not getting the tail end with the metal now.
No, facing you front on.
Question.
Soon.
I've still got a fast action. Nurk, are you on the main deck?
Upper.
You're on the upper deck. You're with me.
Yeah.
Cool.
'cause I
I'm
went
on the
from
upper deck
glass
as well.
up after he did.
Yeah, so I'm on the upper deck as well. So what I want to do for my fast action, if you'll allow GM, is that little vial that you mentioned.
Uh-huh.
That I want to take it and I want to give it to Nurk.
Yeah, that's fine. You can do that.
Give you my little
fast action.
elven healing vial. It'll give you 1 strength point back.
I will die with it in my hands.
Great. And finally, Stratis, what would you like to do?
Can I turn the skiff so sharply that it nearly tips over? I want to crank it all the way to one side.
Are you Tokyo drifting the skiff?
What? Yeah, 100% am.
Love it.
Is that my slow or my fast action?
That's going to be... Ooh. What kind of a fucking roll is Tokyo Drift? I guess it's a might roll if you're trying to like pull all of the rigging like so far that you're basically going to turn the fucking ship over. Yeah, give me a might roll, I guess, and that'll be your fast action. We'll say. as you Tokyo drift a ship.
Yes.
Okay.
Awesome.
And then for my okay.
Well-
and then I got a fast action I was gonna do.
Well, I'll let you know what happens after. You swing the ship so hard. Can everyone on the Fey Dancer, apart from Stratis, because they're holding the wheel, make me a move check to stay upright, as the ship will not.
No,
God.
I cannot.
Nope.
I need a success, don't I?
You needed a success, yep. The dwarf is upright!
I cannot.
Everyone else is
Oh, no.
prone. The dragon, I will also roll agility for, but I'm going to be honest, guys. The dragon's got a shit ton of... Oh, no, it doesn't.
-5 agility.
If it fails,
Weird.
I'll be
It's
sick.
weird, right? Because I bet the dragon's got
Dragon's
loads
fine.
of movement,
Uh.
but he's not agile.
Yeah, the
Yeah, I
undead...
wouldn't have thought of it.
The undead are prone, I'm just going to say. Then they don't have the sinew in order to,
Okay.
to survive a Tokyo drift. Cool. So the dragon is now going to attack...
Hey.
Oh,
Wait,
sorry, yeah,
wait, no,
you
I've
fast.
still got my slow,
Yeah,
don't I?
slow, yeah.
Because I've had this dagger in my hand this whole time, like as I'm steering the helm around, and I just chuck it at. I'm gonna chuck it at the dragon, cause yeah, I'm gonna chuck it at the dragon.
Cool.
Right. So it's roll, and it's marksmanship, so it's my agility, so 3BA. No skill added to that, and 1 gear. Right.
Yep.
I don't know how
You
that
pushing it?
works.
Or are you good?
Okay.
You pushing it or no?
Oh, do I want to push it? Do I want to push it?
Do you want to push it?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Ooh,
fucking push
just
it.
push it.
That was really bad for you.
Push it real
As the
good.
dagger kind of leaves your hand, you're not used to like throwing daggers, so you've been holding onto it so tight it like cuts
Yeah.
up your hand as it leaves your hand. Hits the dragon, kind of shrugs it off because it's just like plinks, basically like it hits where it doesn't have armor. We'll say because I already added the damage and I don't want to roll for the armor. I'll be honest.
Sorry, can I ask a quick setting question?
Yep.
Did I miss the part where Claret died, or is she still there?
Clara
She hasn't been
is
doing anything.
hiding.
Right. So she's
You are being attacked by a dragon.
which is fair, but still, I just wasn't sure if I'd missed a part in the explanation.
I rolled a secret roll to see if anyone
Very
noticed
good
because she was
question,
going to come out at the end. But yeah, you've not seen her on the deck since someone was like, "I'll take the helm." Claret's gone. Like, you're starting to figure out why her crews die.
I'm not figuring anything out.
In
I'm
the-
just noticing.
oh yeah. In the immortal words of
Pale red freckled one.
in the immortal words of Bronn of the Blackwater, dragons are where this bargain ends. So, dragons are where our
Yeah.
friendship ends.
No,
true.
no. I had that same thought 2 seconds ago. I was like, that's alright, I'll roll play.
So, that is... Oh, whose go was that? That was Stratis has gone.
That's mine.
It's the dragon's
Yeah.
turn. So, looking at Hoddle, it's going to make a tail attack, so it brings that massive shard of metal around to attack you.
Open my mouth.
Oh, you're not dodging at all. So, this is just a hit, right?
I can dodge. I got. Oh,
No,
is that
you
a thing?
sure?
I don't...
No. I mean, I'm just gonna say, like, if you want it to hit you, I'll just give you the damage. Like, that's fine. Or do you want me to roll for... You said you opened your mouth, so I was just checking.
I can actually. It is actually a dodge skill.
Yeah, I know, but you don't have any. The dragon's gonna push that because that's bullshit. Take a single damage from this giant chunk of metal carving into you.
Come
Ah!
Fuck up this dragon, boys.
Oh, this is Hoddle's fucking hour of
the
glory
two
right
undead
now.
manage to pick themselves up. That's all of their turn.
Are they
Hoddle,
scared of me yet? No.
They're all undead, so they're actually immune to fear. But sure,
I think this is extreme measures, right?
no.
I just
they're
I just
still
casually
undead.
walked down the deck and just started batting people off the ship.
So the dragon is directly in front of you.
Boom. Fucking hit him. Let's go.
Too hard.
He does count as a
Oh,
monster.
hang on. I'm gonna swing and hit him to get the extra one again.
Go for it.
So that's all my actions there. There you go.
You pushing it?
No,
Okay.
but I am gonna spend a willpower, and finally use my second level of Path of the Blade.
Okay.
To immediately do another attack.
Right, let me roll the armor for that first one. Okay, it doesn't absorb anything. Okay, go again.
Oh.
Ooh. That one I will push. No, I won't. No, I don't. I don't want the damage. I'll
Okay,
keep it.
so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fucking hell. Man.
I'm playing
Fucking
whack-a-mole with the
do
dragon.
it harder.
I think you got him, Nate.
You haven't killed him.
Oof.
He's very
Yeah.
fucking injured. You swing...
Are there any giant rocks around that I
There
can push
aren't,
onto him?
No. You swing the hammer, the ancestors chant, as you bring it down, and you basically, like, dislocate
Chant with them at this point. I'm chanting with them.
Nice. You swing sideways, and you dislocate the dragon's, like, rotten jaw so hard that it now just doesn't have a lower jaw. And you see, like, all of the apparatus to spew that noxious gas. It's basically just, like, spewing gas, like, inside of itself now. Because it doesn't have the jaw to, like, direct it.
Nice.
It's pretty fucking gnarly. Nurk, Honest Tooth.
Honest, that IB. So I'm going to use that Healy McJabber that Tegan gave me. So that's a 1d4.
Yeah.
I love how Nurk's got the most powerful weapon out of all of us, but he's scared to use it because he thinks he'll lose an eye.
You...
Oh no, I've already used
He's
it.
already used it in this combat. Right, you gain 1 health, but now all of that liquid is gone. Because you rolled a 1. So all of that liquid is gone, but you gain the one strength.
And that's that. And then, so, gonna do it again, because our boy Huddle's right in the thick of it, and I can't hit anything for damage. I'm gonna spend 1 willpower to cackle again.
You cackle.
Might as well use
Everyone
it.
looks at you as you do that classic kind of hyena laugh. The dragon's attention immediately like turns as it's hearing this like weird rhythm for the first time.
Before I start laughing, I'd go, "Fuck it up, Huddle!" And just start laughing.
Cool. Tegan Zilch.
Cool. I am prone on the ground. Can I aim and shoot from prone?
Legally, I don't think you can. I've been letting you, but I'm going to say no, stand up.
Okay, I will stand up. I'm just asking. I wasn't going to try anything else.
Easiest elf ever.
No, I'm just
Okay.
saying I have been letting you throughout the combat, but no, please do.
Spent 100 years lying down, and now he just wants to continue to lie down and shoot
This
arrows.
is a lot to take in. The world is fucked. There's so much stuff. It's not even been an hour since I woke up.
He's right.
Yeah.
It's been like
Is
maybe
it fast or
half
slow to stand up?
hour. I think that's a faster action.
Cool.
Yeah, get up,
Fast
yeah.
action.
I get up for a fast action, and the only other thing I can do is ready my bow at the dragon.
Cool. You ready your weapon. You knock an arrow. Your next slow action you can fire. Awesome. Stratis, you want to do anything?
I'm gonna Tokyo drift in the other direction.
For fuck's sake.
Don't fucking knock me prone again.
Here we go to Tokyo.
Please, Tokyo drift in the opposite direction. This sad skiff that you're all on.
I feel like we're trying to like flip the boat like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, that's what I'm imagining. Sounding.
we'll
Right, everyone, give me a fucking agility test, please.
Ben, you sound annoyed. This is epic. I succeeded
So,
this one.
The dragon also succeeds. Nurk's prone.
So cool.
If Hoddle's prone, this has just fucked your combat. Right?
Is it? What skill is it? Hang on.
Move.
Agility move.
Agility move.
Oh, it's move skill. Okay, cool.
Success!
Hey!
Hey! Cool.
I never got up.
You've just been rolling on the floor. Cool.
Laughing
The
hysterically.
dragon is going to attack Hoddle again.
Can it? with my cackle.
Oh, okay. It's going to attack Nurk, but Nurk has no health, right?
I have
one's
one, so spend one. Yeah, it draws it. So I'm on the upper deck as well.
Cool.
Oh,
You got any moves left? Can you dodge?
So, do you have anything explosive in your cloak? Just as a thought.
I do not actually. I don't have. No,
Don't
but I
like
still have
this
this
question.
giant chest of doom on my back.
Oh, he has a void crystal.
I don't.
So,
No. Mm-mm.
Nurk is dead. I'm telling you this now. You have 0 health and you've just taken 4 damage. That's it.
Oh no, I have 1 strength.
Sorry. Okay, well, I mean, you're still fucked. You've still taken so
Oh,
much
I
damage.
just saw the roll. That's 4, right? It's going to get hit before.
Yeah.
Then
Okay.
Do you have anything on you at all that could explode? Anything slightly flammable? Anything?
I really don't, but I have an assortment of crap in my knapsack that could go pop. So,
Okay, so what actually happens is the dragon, you start cackling and staring at the dragon. The dragon just takes one big, it goes to chomp you, but obviously it doesn't have a bottom jaw anymore. And the teeth just like dig into you, and it like wrenches its head sideways, and Nurk's lifeless corpse is spun off the deck of the ship into the sand. Dead. Sorry, buddy, but you did
That's
get
okay.
the attention of a dragon in the middle of a fight when you had 1 HP, so...
That's fine.
Oh,
That was the
Sorry to
plan.
ruin the moment. Can you? I want to know how mechanically he's dead. Is it just so I
Well-
know for future reference? I want to know how I can die.
Basically, he's taken like way more damage than he should have done, and also he would have taken a critical injury as well. I mean, we could roll for it, but he's got the thing where he can just keep choosing it. But he would have had to take like 3 critical injuries, so he's fucked. He's just done.
Okay.
He's already gone down in this fight as well. Like,
Yeah.
he's just done.
Cool.
Cool. Sorry, Nurk.
He's gone.
Oh, wait. We forgot my slow action before. I want to get the kill shot on this dragon. I did Tokyo Drift, and then I'm gonna throw
For
another.
fuck's well, we've moved on, but sure. What would you fight? You Tokyo Drift. You basically watch Nurk's lifeless. So you could have killed this thing before Nurk died, is what you're telling me.
she was having a great
Could've.
time steering the boat.
Okay, right. Let's rewind 2 seconds. Nurk, you might not be dead.
No,
You might be dead.
No.
You might not be dead.
No.
Morgan, please take your
No.
slow action. What do you want to do? No.
I've already sensed.
You take your fucking action. You've made me kill someone. Nurk, you might be fine.
No, I'm gonna die twice.
Morgan, you best kill this thing. Otherwise, you've just prolonged. You just prolonged Sam's death.
009. And Nurk dies twice.
I am all for Xerxes just waiting that half a second.
No.
extra. I'm all for it. Come on.
That's so
He's gonna make
unfair
you
to
do it.
Sam.
Ben, don't you dare start putting this on us. You're the one who was always like, you put dragons.
I will
He's
let you.
gonna keep telling me to take his eye for weeks.
Are you waiting until he
When
dies
did
so
he
you can't get
die?
retaliation for the eye? Is that what this has been?
Yes, it is. 100%.
Then you can forfeit the action, or you can take it before he dies. That's your 2 options here. You don't need to wait a
Wow.
half second
Damn it.
before until he dies.
Damn it.
Those,
Fine. I'll do it. Fine. Whatever.
I'm gonna work.
I only have 1 agility left though after the last one. Woo!
I
I'll
have no
push it.
idea.
And it did nothing.
Cool. So you throw a dagger, it pings off, and then again the scene I already described. The dragon's like half more, just fucking wrenches right into Nurk, throws him spinning. What are the last words?
Don't
as he
need it
gets
again.
Thrown off the boat.
Say something like what Artigan said.
Right.
This is the
Wait,
truth.
wait,
And the dragons of this world.
As you see that, like the top more of the dragon pierce into Nurk, he just goes, "Oh fuck!"
Appropriate. Fitting.
He's still got the chest on his back.
Oh shit, you're gonna have to recover his
shit.
corpse if you want that chest. Boof, boof, boof. Your body rolls over the sand. Hoddle, your turn, my friend.
You would think the death of his friend would bother him, but I'm so focused, and I can hear the chants of my ancestors. Where I'm normally got like my singed beard and like my hair up in like a big messy bun. I'm like all of a sudden look like 10 years younger. Chest is popped, arms are ripped, hair's down, blowing in the wind. The beard looks like it's tidied itself up a little bit. I look very heroic right now as I'm going to swing this axe.
Hammer.
Hammer, sorry. Again.
Hammer time.
Hammer time. Okay, I have actually got to take one of these dice off this. No, I can do a swing again. So yeah, I'm going to do the swing and an attack again for the +1. Cool, and again I will spend a willpower to roll again, and that one I will push. Yes.
As the dragon whips the lifeless corpse of Nurk on its tooth away, you already readied your hammer. You take one massive swing. You see all the cartilage and the skull crack underneath the dragon's maw as its head kind of like slumps down onto the deck of the ship, and to make sure you double tap with this final hammer swing, basically obliterating the dragon's head entirely. And basically like teeth are now fully dug into the deck of the ship. Dragon.
That's for burning my fucking beard.
And that is, I think that's where we end it, right? You've destroyed the Draco Lich that has been pestering you since episode 1. Thank you so
Nurk
much.
killed it.
Nurk
Fucking
single-handedly
hell,
killed it.
Himself.
My guy.
Himself.
Oh.
That's the end of the episode. Jesus Christ. That fight
That was
I didn't
awesome.
think was going to be too hard, but clearly it was way harder than I thought it was.
Hey, that was hard.
I loved that.
I mean, I guess no,
I love
died.
that.
Nurk fucking died. Tegan went out.
We're really sorry.
Really
I had 4 turns. I shot an arrow at a dragon, and then turned and batted 3 undeads to death easily, and then just continued to just wail on the fucking dragon.
Yeah, I was like, well, I feel like one of us is going to die. I don't want the one that can actually hit things to die, so I'll heal up Tegan, and I'll try and die myself. Let's avoid Huddle getting hit.
I got once again, guys. Like every single combat we had, I got so lucky. Like even when I got hit, I think I took 2 damage in total.
I think I'm regretting not catching on to the whole building up willpower thing earlier in the game, because I started that combat with absolutely no willpower, which meant that I couldn't do shit spell wise.
you should have been pushing your rolls in the
was...
combat to get the willpower, because if you get failures, you start getting the willpower.
I pushed every single roll.
Oh, did you not get any failures?
Every single roll.
Barely
Once, twice.
Ooh,
The thing was, I was trying to find something to do that wasn't strength based to push, and I was struggling to find anything because the strength was what I needed in order to be healing people.
Oh, fuck.
If they needed healing, because I'm down to only 2 strength points at the moment, so I can't really do a whole lot of healing with that.
Shall we do experience?
Yeah.
Yes.
Please, because I don't have any now.
Okay.
My experience sword is empty because I spent them all for this episode.
Did you participate in the game session? Gain your 1 XP.
I did.
Yes.
Did you travel through at least 1 new hex? You haven't. New adventure site? You haven't. Did you defeat 1 or more monsters? You all did.
Yes.
Did you find... Nurk can have the experience. I think he deserves it.
Did we not move a hex? No, from the grove to the middle of the desert on the ship.
No. Did you find a treasure worth 1 gold or more? You will have, but we'll describe in the next session. So take the XP for it.
Okay, cool.
Take the XP. Okay.
Did you build a function? Nope. Did anyone activate their pride? Nope. Did anyone suffer from their dark secret?
I activated my pride. I was cool under pressure.
You didn't actually activate your pride, though. It's like a mechanic.
Okay.
I didn't activate my pride. I didn't suffer from my dark secret, but I was motivated by it. That's why I didn't alter from what I was doing.
Yeah,
Did you risk your life for another PC? Nurk can have another XP for that. Even though he's dead, he can have
Rest in peace, my guy.
Annoyingly, that's at the XP that I need to get a level in something I wanted to.
Fuck. Did you perform an extraordinary action of some kind? Fucking Hoddle. Have an XP for that, man. Just destroying everything. Strategic Tokyo drifting the skiff. I have the XP for that. Oh, I love that.
I'll take it.
Tegan did the shot that ripped the dragon's wing as well, so have an XP for extraordinary.
And Hoddle have one for dying as well, yeah?
Nurk can have
not Hoddle, sorry, Nurk, yeah.
Nurk can have one for the noblest hero's death that I've ever seen.
Oh yeah.
Really good.
Sam
Is that the end of the XP?
That's the end of the XP.
I kind of love the actual, if this was a film or a show, the shot of that battle is just Nurk going, oh, I'm being ripped apart, I'm dead.
Oh, they're fucking drifting like shit.
Like I said, I took nothing in combat, and then before I even hit anything, I lost my strength, so I couldn't hit anything. So I'm like,
looks so insane. Like, love it.
He's got the drum as well.
He's got all of the very important plot elements have been flung off the ship as well. Because you've got
all the money as well,
and the money and the drum.
What I'm curious of, which of those? Oh no, I did have some successful might rolls, didn't I? Should I put? I'm just thinking about what I'm going to put my XP into. Should I put it in might or marksmanship? That's what I'm.
Do you want to talk about this off stream so we can say goodbye to all of the people?
All the people.
I mean, I guess that's fine.
Sure, aren't they planning on sticking around for another 3 hours for our post meeting banter though?
No, they're not. They're
sticking with it, right?
So thank you everyone for watching another episode of Variant Rules Sundered Realms. I will now let people do an outro. I feel like the person who should start first is the person who died today. So Sam, please give your outro.
Yeah, I'm Marking09. You can find me over on Twitter at Marking09 or over on itch at marking09.itch.io. That's there. Play them. Twitch, Twitter, itch. That's gonna get me. Yeah, I died.
Bad.
Great, my man.
Jordan,
you died.
The previous person that died. Is this the order we're going in?
Yes.
Go down the list of dead. Yeah, I'm Jordan. I'm Uninformed RPG on YouTube and on Twitter at Uninformed RPG. Go to YouTube. You've got loads of cool videos on tips and advice for new players. And yeah, check it out. It's a good time.
Awesome. Morgan.
Hi, I'm Morgan, aka Tempest. I am available as Tempest TT Games. That is 3 T's in the middle. On Twitch and Twitter, and I am live at 8 p.m. on Mondays and Thursdays. Look me up.
Awesome. And finally, Nathan.
Does this mean I'm going to die last?
Maybe. Or maybe you won't die at all. You are classically unkillable on this stream.
Yeah. Uninjurable. I don't think I've ever been down. I have been down, actually, yeah, in that first fight with the dragon. Ugh, look at that. Foreshadowing before
Am I the only one who's not actually been down at all for that?
We can fix that next
time. Possibly. I have been Cernade. Find me somewhere on the internet and don't be an asshole. There you go.
Love it. You can find us, the Variant Rules streamers, here on twitch.tv/theflickeringtorch every Wednesday night at 7:30 till 9:30.
All of them.
Catch the VODs later on the old YouTube's youtube.com/theflickeringtorch. Thank you all for watching. Nathan, do you want to reveal the next show?
I was gonna say, shall we? Is it time that we do a bit of a hinty poops?
Have a little hint. So Nathan is the GM for the next show. That is what we can confirm here today. And Nathan, you want to give a hint to what you're planning?
Do we just want a hint? Yeah?
I mean, we don't have a name for it, so we have to.
Okay, just a hint then. Everyone should get their wands at the ready as we get ready for our next wizarding-themed game.
Awesome. Right, thank you everyone for watching. Remember, you're my goddamn favourite. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Good night, guys.